Hi everyone, it's Nina today, and I'm going to do the tarot card reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. So I pre-shuffle the cards and I lay them out like this, and I'm getting a lot of communication is coming for you. I'm getting the Magician here. This card means a very meaningful communication or conversation with somebody that you have manifested to come to your life, somebody who feels exactly right. The things that they say, the tone of the voice, or the timing of this communication will be perfect. It will be exactly what you need to hear, exactly what you were wanting to hear for yourself, because you have been thinking about this kind of communication that will in a way clear out a lot of doubts that you could be having, like what is this person up to, what are they doing, what are they seeing in me, what are their intentions. All these questions that could have been playing on your mind will be answered through this quite meaningful, accurate, manifested conversation or communication with somebody who is the right person for you. Magician represents the one who was intended for you through the universe. So you have here Magician, and it's card number one. So that means the one, the only person who will understand your mind, and they will be able to connect with you on very meaningful intellectual and mental level. So Magician represents Virgo energy, because Virgos, with the purity of their hearts and the purity of their intentions for everyone, for others, not just people that they care about, but people who are around them, or people they involve with. Virgos always have the best of their intentions towards anybody. Virgos are quite altruistic, quite humanitarian, they quite artistic. They want to give something good to the world, to the people. So because your intention in your heart is so pure and innocent, and you don't do something nice for people because you expect to get something back. You do it through the kindness of your heart, and also your minds are quite active and quite pure. Virgos make very good natural manifestors. Virgos are the magician, because with the skill of communication through your words, you manage to create things in life, whether for your own life or lives of others that have, I would say, the privilege and the pleasure to be in contact with you. That sounds a bit too big, but I feel people should appreciate the Virgos a little bit more. So, magician represents some kind of a meaningful contact, meaningful conversation with somebody who made your mind understand your heart, somebody who could be on a very much same level morally, and somebody who wants the same things as you in life. Okay, so the next card I'm getting is the Page of Wands. This is also a communication card, and I'm getting the Eight of Wands here at the bottom of the video. So I'm getting Page of Wands. This means very exciting communication, something fun, could be unexpected. It could be an invitation for something. It triggers a lot of excitement and a lot of movement around you. It could be emotional movement that you feel like happy, excited, jumping about, laughing, and telling people all about it, like, oh, guess what, guess who contacted me today, and you're like, everybody's like, who, what? So, or it could be a physical activity, physical movement that you are being either asked out somewhere, or you've been invited to go along with someone, maybe a trip, because this the one's energy is fire, and fire creates a lot of warm, positive outburst of positive energy and movement. Okay, so you could be going on a trip, or you could be going to see somebody, but this message brings change and it brings movement for you. So I'm getting the Death card. This represents a Scorpio zodiac sign. So the magician is Virgos, because the magician is ruled by the planet Mercury, and this is about meaningful communication, especially communication that's been manifested or channeled through the universe, but it's not just your everyday kind of routine chat with someone. This is something that can change people's minds, or communication that can change how somebody feels, or they can just alter the course of somebody's life. It's that kind of major God inspired communication, especially if somebody is a writer or public speaker, or somebody is a lecturer. You use your communication skills and your quick wits to communicate important ideas or important messages towards people. So the Death card represents Scorpio zodiac sign. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or this message is here, this exciting message, because Scorpios are ruled by Mars, which is a fiery planet. They do tend to have this ability to create a lot of excitement and fun around them, or when they talk with somebody, they're very lively, they're very feisty. So it could be that you get a message, this page of wands could be from a Scorpio. Also, Virgos and Scorpios as zodiac signs are soulmates, because they both have the same like the same ways of looking on life, their mindsets, their feelings. So they can click together in a very in a way, a special way. I don't even know how to explain it, but like whatever you think as a Virgo, he or she thinks the same as a Scorpio. Or he thinks something, you totally agree with him because you have been thinking about this already. So it doesn't matter what is the connection between both of you. It could be friends, it could be classmates, it could be brother and sister type of connection. It could be somebody you used to play with when you were little. You always get the click with Scorpio, like if you're Virgo. And the power and the energy the Scorpios usually have are very admired by the Virgos, because Virgos are a bit more shy, a little bit more timid. They have all these abilities and talents and good ideas, but they don't always have the power to make themselves seen. They're a little bit kind of pulling back until it's the right time. And Scorpio has the power, the confidence, they're more extroverted. So they're both very much alike. They're twins, like twin flames. Virgo is the introverted twin, and Scorpio is the extroverted twin. So Virgos very often admire these qualities in Virgos, that they can make the change. They can bring that change because they feel bold, empowered, passionate, energized by their ruling planet Mars. So Mars is the planet of passion, war. It's a very male kind of energy. Some women who are ruled by Mars, they do have these traits in them as well. So these messages will bring end of the past chapter of your life. The way things were happening for you will no longer be the same anymore. This messages, this meaningful communication will change everything profoundly, deeply. You will hear the truth, you will hear what it is, and that will start a whole new chapter for you. And it's going to start it on a very passionate level. Look, I'm also having the Ace of Wands, and this card means a new beginning in your life with great passion, excitement, energy. That was the Mars energy that I was talking about earlier. The Scorpios have the power to change things in other people's lives, the people they involved with. And this means you could be having a very passionate, exciting new beginning with somebody who's very passionate, very likely to be a Scorpio, Mars driven energy. Okay, fiery, feisty, confident, bold, not having anything to lose. They like somebody just decides, I got to go and do this. Okay, so also I'm having the Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles means a new stable beginning for you, something that will bring security, stability, loyalty, and commitment into your life in any way. So you could find out that this Scorpio person is extremely passionate and excited about you, and you're the only person they feel that way about. And also, they are now serious about where they're going to take this next. So, this usually means a new level of commitment, new level of security, emotional, financial, any way, and stability as well. It's about commitment, it's about loyalty. And I feel also I'm getting here the stag. The stag represents the divine masculine energy. The divine masculine will always honor, respect, protect, nurture, and be there for his divine feminine. So, as I said earlier, Virgos and Scorpios have this kind of twin flame soulmate kind of connection. I feel your divine masculine guy or a girl, it's somebody who will step in, talk to you, converse something very meaningfully, and they will bring the change to your life, and they will bring that new beginning. See, the death is about endings, but also new beginnings. Endings of the past, and a new chapter begins. And after this, straight after the death, you have two aces, a passionate beginning and a stable beginning. So I would say your divine masculine has been extremely loyal, committed, honest, and honorable with you, because the stag represents that kind of noble, self-respecting type of man. Okay, so I would say you can trust this man, and you can trust his intentions for you as pure. So down here I'm having the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is a lot of communication. It's like pouring on you, like somebody's bombarding you with text messages, phone calls. They text you in the morning to say, hello, good morning, how you doing today? What is your plans? They message you at lunchtime, they message you in the evening, or you could be just texting each other all the time throughout the day. It shows like a lot of messages back and forth, back and forth. So you'll be like either texting on the phone, or you're on like voice calls or something. You'll be able to keep this connection, this communication transparent, consistent, keeping each other in touch with how things are going, also what they feel, what they think. So I'm getting that this card opens the lines of communication between both of you, and it's going to be like ongoing communication, like every day. Also, the Eight of Wands is Cupid's arrows. You could just realize that this man is in love with you by the intensity of the passionate energy that you could be picking up from him while you're talking or while you're texting, and also by his very serious intentions to commit to you properly and to be your noble, honest, divine masculine partner. You will realize that this man has been struck by Cupid's arrows, and you will have this very, I would say, very long conversations on the phone with him. So right here I'm getting the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. This represents his qualities, his traits, or his attitude towards you. Okay, both are kings. That means he's a mature man. So if he was a knight, that is somebody who is young or somebody who is immature. But the kings represent the settled, established, solid, masculine energy. So the King of Swords is highly intelligent, intellectual, communicative, eloquent, well-read, well-educated man. Also, he is honest. He has integrity and he has morals. So the King of Swords, he praises himself on his integrity. Like he's like, a man got to do what a man got to do. I got to do this. You know, it's like quite decisive type. He could sometimes be abrupt or sharp, not exactly soft and cute spoken, but this is because the way his brain works. You know, he goes from what from one thought to another thought to another thought. So he's like very mentally active type of man, and when he makes a decision, it's a firm decision, so you can trust. Also, he has integrity. Everything he says will be exactly how he thinks and what he thinks, so there isn't any kind of ambiguity or you're not sure what does he mean, what did he say, what did he mean by that. He is straightforward, direct, and quite open in his communication, as sharp as the sword is. See, this sword represents his sharp mind, very direct and pointy, and also with the sword you only have it either this way or you have it that way. Is cold hard metal in a minute in a middle. So it means there is nothing else but the truth that he speaks, and it's his rational, logical mind when he speaks from the highest level of his integrity. Okay, so you're dealing with someone like this. Also, Scorpio males are known to be as sharp as a razor in their thoughts and communication. And that's why sometimes people say, oh, that Scorpio is giving me the sting. It's not the sting, is is the sword, is the honesty, is the bluntness, is honesty in its purest form that comes from a Scorpio, quite sharply and quite unexpectedly, but people feel rather shocked and surprised because they were never expecting him to kind of speak up so bluntly. Okay, so I'm getting here the King of Pentacles. This is another side of him, which means he's very loyal guy, down to earth, hardworking, family oriented. He could be successful in his career. King of Pentacles is somebody who acquires wealth. He's business minded. He knows how to make money. So Scorpios also, or males also have this ability, and Scorpio women as well. So he is smart. It's very likely that he makes his money through something intellectual, like he could be a smart businessman, or he could be taking very smart financial decisions, and he is, I would say, comfortable. He could be wealthy, but I'm not saying that he's extra, like super wealthy, but he has enough to share with others. Also, the King of Pentacles is a man who works a lot and a lot and a lot, very hardworking personality. This card also represents Taurus, Virgos, Capricorns, or anybody else who has this hands-on approach to building business or building career or saving up their money or investing them. So in a relationship reading, the King of Pentacles is the provider. So he likes to take care of his loved ones, to provide them with whatever they need to have to feel happy, to feel safe, to feel secure in any way. King of Pentacles upright is not a selfish man. If he was reverse, that means he's only working for his own ego, like piling up his monies in the bank just so he can show off with all the money. But he's upright. So when he's upright, that means he's generous, he's sharing, he's caring. He wants to provide. It makes him feel even better as a man, even more successful as a man, when he can provide his loved ones with a good lifestyle, with nice holidays, with beautiful gifts or beautiful homes. So you have that kind of man with that kind of traits, being totally honest with you. Okay, so that's very good, Virgos. And then I'm getting here is the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. This is another stable energy which shows consistency, dependability, taking it slowly but surely towards a further goal there in the future. And the goal is to create a happy and successful, a long-term stable relationship with you, or life together that is very stable. Okay, and he will be at the basis of the material stability. I think he wants to talk to you, and he wants to, have a serious commitment with you, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So he'll be ready to commit himself. Also, he will have the money to commit. Okay. So he wants to take it slowly to get to know each other properly, to date, to court you, to take you out, to have these long conversations when you get to know each other's minds, each other's values. But I think this man is very determined to make you his long-term partner, and he will do anything that it takes. The Chariot shows determination towards the goal, towards the prize, towards the major success in his life. And this is you, Virgo. This is what he wants to have in his life, is someone like you. And this card means he is so empowered, he's so confident now, that if he makes the right steps forward towards you, he will overcome all the obstacles. He will not be going back. He doesn't have any doubts about anything. He is charging ahead to win you over and to have you as his success story, in a way, in his love life. So he's very empowered. This is passion, intensity, power. The Chariot is the Roman soldier. Also, this has a lot of passion in it. And also he will have stability and consistency and taking it one step at a time until you get to know each other. But the final goal will be commitment, like long-term commitment between both of you.